I found Jon Cooke from the pilot coaching scheme, which is run by the LAA. Jon is chairman of this particular part of the organisation. Jon, thanks for coming along and talking to us today. What actually is the PCS and how does that benefit to our members?
Okay, the pilot coaching scheme is set up to benefit the LAA members by providing training to LAA members in LAA aircraft. So it's aircraft that an LAA member might have built themselves or bought a share in, or maybe bought the entire aircraft. And our job is then to take them, those pilots, in their own aircraft and teach them how to fly it from their airstrip and provide them with the knowledge and skills that are required for them to operate their aircraft safely in that environment.
Oh, great. So in other words, if you go from a particular type of, be it a Cessna 182 to a type of LA aeroplane, or even from a Jodel to, I don't know, say a Christian Eagle, you can actually help people, give them confidence to fly those types of planes.
Absolutely, and our coaches are spread across the whole of the UK. So there's a network of just over 50 coaches, and we'll travel to your location and come and help you. All the coaches are selected for their knowledge and experience on a wide range of vintage and modern aircraft to allow you to be able to transition safely onto your aircraft.
So that's a real confidence booster for people who sometimes wondering, can I handle a bigger type of aeroplane, or shall I change my plane? I've had it for 30 years and do I have the confidence to do something? So that's really going to give people confidence and probably improve their skills as well.
Yeah, it's a really important part of transferring from an aircraft that you might be familiar with to a new type, is that it's not like changing from one car to another where you can just jump into it and be expected to drive it straight away. In actual fact, transferring those skills from one aircraft type to another may require some extra tuition or differences training typically, and that's actually incorporated into that type conversion. So if there's a new type that you're transferring onto and there are extra skills that we need to build into that conversion, and that's a part of the course that we would provide.
So what type of courses do you actually provide, Jon?
So the pilot coaching scheme provides a range of courses, and depending on what you actually want to achieve at the end of it, we can tailor those courses to your needs. So it can be anything from some ground school training. We can provide training towards your 1 hour with an instructor, or we can do a complete type conversion from start to finish. And it's really important in the field to make sure that those courses actually pick up some of the knowledge and skills that you're going to need to operate your aircraft safely. And that might involve extra items such as how to own and maintain the aircraft, because those are all skills that you're going to need as a pilot operating maybe from a farm strip in an isolated environment, and to know that you've got a friendly individual who's got that knowledge and experience already that you can contact and call for advice is a great asset to LAA members, or for LAA members, should I say.
I've heard people talk about revalidation and renewal. What actually is the difference between those two types of certificate?
So when you get your license issued, then your SEP rating, or single engine piston rating, has a validity period of 2 years, and if you comply with the requirements to reissue it for a further 2 years whilst it's still valid, that's called revalidation. If the SEP rating is expired, then any training that you're going to do at that stage would be considered as renewal training. So that's the primary difference between a revalidation of an SEP rating and renewal. And those terms apply also to simple single engine aeroplane, SSEA and microlights as well.
Well, that's a great service. I don't think a lot of people perhaps are aware that the LAA can do for them. So another added benefit. Thanks very much, Jon, for your input and time.